Welcome to Over the Hump podcast with Job and Pablo. I'm Job.
And I'm Pablo.
Welcome to our podcast, Job, Pablo, and Francine.
Clearly, we know the plan for the podcast.
Yeah, we know what's happening.
Nothing happening now.
So, Joe, can you explain what's happening in today's episode?
Today's episode, we have Mr. and Mrs. Stapley here talking to us about relationships. So our first question is, how did you guys first meet? Like, what's the origin story of your relationship?
So we went to the same university, Montana State University, and my sophomore year, Brittany's junior year, we had like a bunch of mutual friends. And the mutual friends were like, you guys should hang out. And we were like, nah, it's cool. We won't do that instead. And so we didn't hang out like the entire year. And we just like brushed past each other repeatedly. And then the next year we were both resident advisors. We got put on the same staff. So we were like forced to hang out. And we realized that we like enjoyed hanging out and that it was probably a thing that we wanted to do more often. Yeah.
I would also add that like we were aware of each other. Like we interacted in what would you call the Senate thing, Adam? It was like a student organization. Basically. Yeah, like a student council for the residence halls on campus. So like I knew he existed, but like that was really it, other than my friend Amanda telling me you would really like hanging out with him, and I was like, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
Was there like a reason you didn't want to hang out with each other for the first year?
I think for me, like I just had gotten it in my mind that I didn't like him, which sounds horrible, but I was like, no, he's not for me. I find him really irritating, and I don't want to spend time with him.
Which is fair. It's a fair assessment.
What happened for you, Adam? I don't even know.
Nobody was like pressuring me to hang out with you. I was just like in the quads all the time, hanging out.
He was just in the same place that I was, and I just was irritated by him, so I was not about it.
Yeah. One of my earliest memories of like having a direct interaction with Brittany is so the quads are one of the halls on campus, like one of the residence halls where students live. And I was hanging out there, and the resident advisor for the quad was walking with Brittany, and she got pooped on by a bird. And then Brittany just like ran into the quad yelling, should we name drop? Would she be mad if we name dropped?
I already said her name.
That's true. She was like, Brittany ran into the quad like, Amanda got pooped on by a bird. And then Amanda walked into the quad and was really upset. And then I remember having that like nice interaction of hearing the whole story of how Amanda was pooped on by a bird in as much excruciating detail as possible, because Amanda hated it and did not want people to know that she was pooped on by a bird.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe that was the spark that started our relationship, was the butterfly effect of Amanda being pooped on by a bird.
It probably was, although I still maintain that I don't remember you being there. I remember that happening, but I don't remember you being there.
I was
there. Any like advice on how to maintain a relationship?
We actually have talked about this not that long ago to prepare for this podcast, because we knew you were going to ask it. The most important thing is that you are like being friends first, I guess, right? Like, I think that's the most important thing, is that this is a person that like you respect, that you want to spend time with, that you enjoy spending time with, and everything else just kind of like comes with that really easily. And it's not something that you have to really force. But yeah, just like being friends first. Find someone that you really enjoy spending time with, and like you want to just be around regardless.
Yeah, I would say I was recently watching a popular Netflix show. And one of the characters said, like, you should marry the person that is your best friend. And it just feels really natural. And not necessarily that you have to marry everyone that you get into a relationship with, but like, you should be and maintain a relationship with someone who makes you feel really comfortable, who like makes you feel good about yourself, and who you like can laugh with. Like, if you can't spend time with them and enjoy it and have a good time and laugh, like, what's the point, really? I mean, I don't know. It's been almost 10 years for us, and I still like, the number one person that I want to spend time with is Adam.
Like, how would you say is like an important thing about like going from friends into like a relationship? Like, what's your advice on that?
That's a hard thing.
It's a hard thing. I don't know, just kind of let it happen naturally, I guess. Like, there's no rush. And I especially feel like high schoolers often feel like there is a rush, right? Like, there has to be this like big start to an official relationship. But like, if you're planning on having a relationship that lasts anyway, there's no reason to like rush that first phase, right? Like Brittany said, we've been together for like over a decade, or almost a decade now. It doesn't matter if we officially started dating a month before because we were trying to rush through that phase and be like officially boyfriend and girlfriend. It doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. There's no reason to rush through that phase, right? So just like, let it happen naturally.
Yeah, and I remember like when I was in high school, it felt really important to like define it as soon as possible, and like, it might just even be where I went to high school, but like having a boyfriend or a girlfriend was a big deal. And I guess even probably high schoolers hear all the time, like, don't rush into it. There's no reason to whatever. But like, genuinely, it's so true. You'll find someone that just makes you feel really good, and then you'll spend more time with them. And then eventually you'll kind of be like, you know, I guess this is happening. You don't necessarily have to, I don't know.
I don't think the like title is as important as high schoolers often think that it is.
Yeah. And I'm sure you guys hear that all the time.
Yeah.
But people say it because it's true. And it doesn't feel like it's true. I remember not feeling like it was true. I remember being like, well, that's stupid and you're wrong. But it is true.
Wow, you guys even talk the same. That's like one of the most common things Mr. Stapley would say to us.
Which part?
The it's stupid and you're wrong part?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you'll find that probably half of the things that he says came out of my mouth first.
That's true.
In a relationship, you guys have many differences, and how do you guys like deal with that? Like you know, deal with each other's like differences and like things you don't like about each other.
It
I think
takes a lot of patience, actually.
I was gonna say, for us it's kind of difficult, or was. I think
I
we're pretty
wouldn't
good
say
now.
Yeah, so like I would say at the beginning of our relationship we had like a strong learning curve, like growing together into like a stable kind of relationship, and that was hard. But we liked each other enough that we were willing to continue to put the work in to make it happen. But it does require a lot of patience. Like, sometimes your partner will do something and you'll be like, why are you like this? Please stop. And all you have to do is just like remember all of the good things about them. I know he says that a lot, but like, you just have to remember all the things you really like about them. And even though this one thing is really irritating for you, like, it's gonna be okay.
So like, specific example for us is like, I never made lists of things ever. And like, if I forgot something, I would just be like, I forgot it, it's fine. But like, Brittany is not that way. Like it's not okay to like forget something, or to do something like go back down the stairs 6 times to get something. And so I think we've kind of, and I think this part is very important, we've both kind of stepped towards the middle in that regard. So like Brittany is now much more fine if I go downstairs to get 4 things and I come back with 2 and have to go back down and get the other 2. Like when we first started dating, that would have made her so mad. And I think it still makes her mad, but not nearly as mad. And like on the other side of that, now if it's something that's, you know, more important than like me going downstairs, like going to the grocery store, for example, or something like that, I will now make a list and have a list and make sure that I actually am getting something when it's less of an inconvenience or more of an inconvenience than just me running back downstairs and grabbing it again. So I think that's another important part, is you want to kind of grow towards the middle, right? You don't want one person to just say, this is what I need, and I need the other person to be like that. Like you have to be flexible on the other side as well. They're not going to reach all the way across the aisle. You need to meet them in the middle.
Yeah, and I would say probably, like if you ask my family, they would say I'm much more like relaxed and calm than I was 10 years ago. And I can guarantee you that's because of associating with Mr. Stapley for 10 years. Like he is just a very calming presence, which is great for me because I'm not that way. I'm like very neurotic and I worry about things. And Adam is like very even keel. And so like the things that aren't maybe your best qualities, you'll typically find someone who has the better version of what your flaws are, and then you'll kind of like meet in the middle. But like you also sort of develop a common language of like, if Adam forgets something, I'll say, did you get this? And he'll say nope, and then he'll go and get it. So it's like I know he didn't get it, but instead of like criticizing him and saying, why didn't you get this, I just say, did you get it? And maybe he'll surprise me, and sometimes he does actually have it, but usually
not usually.
So yeah, so that's it for our questions about relationships. So now we're gonna test your guys' relationship
against ours.
It's gonna be you two versus me and Job. We've known each other for how long, Job? For 3 years? 4 years?
4 years. Yeah, and if you want to hear our origin story, it's in our campus tour video.
Nice.
Like what, on your YouTube channel?
Quality plug.
Yo, before we start, I want to explain like how the game's gonna work.
Francine's gonna ask us questions, and so each pair, so let's say me and Mr. Stapley, we're gonna try to guess like Pablo and Mrs. Stapley's answers, and they're gonna send the right answer to Francine via direct message. So when that's in, we say our guess of what you would have said to the question, and Francine's gonna confirm if it's right or not. So we get a point if it's right. Then we swap roles basically.
Yes. So should we start with like a practice question?
Yeah, let's do one practice question.
Just one? Okay. Okay, here's a question. Which animal would the other be and why?
Oh, that's the practice question?
Is it?
Oh boy. Oh
Is
boy.
Is that too hard? Or too easy?
Adam, I feel like you can probably answer this question about me.
Oh yeah, I can. I know the answer. But...
Wait, who's gonna guess?
So do you?
So
Yeah, who is gonna?
Mr. Stapley guesses and Mr. Stapley types her answer to Francine.
Okay.
So I'll guess. Pablo, you'll send your thing.
I'll send my thing, yeah.
Are we saying like animal as in a specific animal, or animal as in like a species of animal?
How is that different, Adam?
Specific animal. Well, I'm gonna be right, and you're gonna say, "Oh, my answer was wrong." What Adam said was better.
That's not true. There's
gonna
a specific
happen.
answer to this question, and I'll admit it sounds stupid, but there's a specific answer to this question.
I don't even know.
Are we ready? Are we going? I think Brittany would be Piglet from Winnie the Pooh because they're the same person.
Animal. That is a cartoon character. I mean, you're right. Also, because like Pizza is a neurotic nightmare, but like that's not an animal. Try again.
Is it a meerkat?
Why?
Because meerkats are the best and they are like the cutest and you can stack them. I don't know. Are you good at being stacked? Are you a stackable?
Yes.
Yeah, I said meerkats because you can stack them.
Okay.
Not correct.
That is correct.
Okay, Job.
I'm thinking you're a giraffe.
No, it's incorrect.
A lot smaller than a giraffe.
Is it a llama because llamas
Oh, that would have been a good one to put. I didn't put that.
would have been a good one.
What is? I mean, I was about to say what's smaller than a giraffe, but like literally everything.
Everything.
Not a whale. So Pablo's not a whale.
Hey, what did you put?
I put stick bug.
What?
Great. Really obscure, Pablo.
Would have never gotten that.
Yeah. Tough question. Like we don't even talk about that.
That's not a topic that comes up in conversation between you and Job.
We haven't
Why
gotten
you're a
there.
stick bug.
I'm pretty sure we talk about weirder stuff.
Hmm. Right.
Okay, so that's like the practice round, right? So you guys get how the game works.
Okay. Yeah. Got it.
I think just to make things a bit more clearer, like we could have group 1 and group 2. So group 1 could be Job and Mr. And then group 2 could be Pablo and Mrs. Just so that I'm addressing the correct people. Okay. Okay. So let's start.
Okay. So I think Brittany's a cake person, but it's like a very close hierarchy between cake and cookie. And then like if this is cake, then this is cookie. And ice cream is like in the gutter, dumpstered.
Yes, that is 1 point. You got it right.
I think Pablo's either ice cream or cookie, but like
Use one.
I'm leaning towards ice cream.
Yay! That was right.
No, okay.
Same. Ice cream best.
I've never seen you eat a cake, Pablo.
I only have cakes during birthday parties.
Okay.
It's like an exclusive. I like that actually. It makes birthday parties feel special. It's the only time you get cake. Smart. I eat cake whenever there's cake.
Oh.
You eat cake batter
When there's not cake, I make it. Yeah, I just make it to eat it. Yeah.
Okay, our second question. Group 2 guesses Group 1's answer.
Okay.
What is their pet peeve?
Wait. I'm not done yet.
Well, you don't have to be. I guess you do have to be done. So then I could plan it in your mind.
Okay, so we got Job's answer. And this is Stapley's answer. Okay, so what are your guys' guesses?
Like I said, I think it's when people don't like do what they say they're gonna do.
I feel like I know the answer for Job's, but I can't like.
Yeah, right.
Because really, like, Adam doesn't get irritated by things.
No, I do. Francine's gonna read my answer, and you're gonna be like, "Oh yeah, that makes
So I was
sense."
strong then. Cool.
Pablo, guess.
I don't know.
We're waiting on you.
That annoys you? I don't know. Being naked at
Look
school.
in the mirror.
Being naked at school, is that what you just said?
Job is
What?
Classic pet peeve.
you
You know,
What?
one of the normal pet peeves. I hate it when that happens to me.
Oh, here it is.
That unfortunately that is incorrect.
I swear, it has to be either that or me.
I was gonna say top left.
The answer was people repeating what he just said.
Good one.
So Job's answer was people repeating things that were just said.
Yo, what's your answer? People repeating things that you just said.
Wait, so
Frankly, what was my answer?
Doing the same thing repeatedly, like rearranging furniture. It doesn't look right, so then you guys have to rearrange the same furniture again.
He really hates when I don't like when I make him move something and then I don't like it. And then we have to move it back to exactly where it was before. You're right. That is your pet peeve.
So the point
Yay.
is still 1-1.
Yep.
Okay.
So next question.
Next is Group 1 guesses Group 2's answer. Okay. What is the other person's favorite kind of music?
Favorite kind of what?
Your favorite kind of music.
What is my favorite kind of music?
I got it. Answers locked in.
Your guesses?
Musicals.
Yay!
Wow.
That is. They're both correct. Woo!
Yeah, that was an easy question.
So it's 2-all, right?
2-all.
Our next question is Group 2 guesses Group 1's answer. Have they broken any bones, and if so, how and which one or ones?
I think Job hasn't broken a bone.
That is correct. Yay!
That I know. I don't think so, but he has broken several windows.
I have broken windows. Drink your milk, kids. Drink milk. Strong bones, best bones.
Questions left. The fifth question. Group 1 guesses Group 2's answer. What topic could the other talk all day about? Okay.
I'm gonna say also musicals. Musicals for that as well.
I almost said that, but now listen.
That is incorrect.
Oh no, the door is open.
I'm gonna say League of Legends.
That is also incorrect. I'm sorry.
You know, the thing is, I almost put that, but then I talk about something else more.
What? What else do you talk about?
Don't I talk about music to you all the time? Guitar?
The correct answer was guitar things.
Half the things you talk about, Joe.
And
That
the
was,
other
I
correct.
actually put that answer, but then deleted it and then changed it.
Okay, next question is, if the other person's life had a theme song, what would it be? Group 2 guesses Group 1's.
Is this like a recent thing? Like just now or the whole life? Like, is it saying what would my theme song be right now?
Okay, I think right now would be.
It's best? Okay, got it. It's such a good one, you guys. I'm so excited.
Okay, we have both answers. Are you guys ready to guess?
Yes. Okay. Right now we're just like basically only listening to Little Mix, so it's probably Black Magic.
That's
But
a good
like
one.
long term, it would probably be Posse on Broadway. That's Adam's like #1 jam.
It's so
Don't
good.
listen to that song, you guys. Don't.
No, I said Work From Home by Fifth Harmony.
What are you talking about, you guys? He's like trying to be cute. He's trying to be a funny guy.
That's a really good one. Sugar, we're going down. Is that correct?
That is unfortunately incorrect.
Darn.
What do you mean?
Oh, sorry. You said anything Fall Out Boy. I thought the title of the song was anything.
Objection.
It's not a song. That is not a song. Unless there's a song called Anything by Fallout.
Joe's soundtrack to his life cannot be an entire discography. I object.
The next question is for group one. Group one guesses group two's answer. Describe their perfect dream breakfast. Okay, what are
I think Brittany started with hash browns,
Yes.
and maybe just hash browns, just like more hash browns. So many.
Okay, that is like half correct. There's more.
Oh, there's more than hash browns?
Yes.
Is it McDonald's breakfast?
Is
Oh,
it?
McDonald's breakfast.
To be fair, I did almost stop it.
Would you like me to say the correct full answer?
Sure, the full answer.
Hash browns mostly, some bacon with meats and waffles, but no eggs.
No eggs.
Okay, Joe, is that a half point? Can I make that a half point?
I think you're the
sure.
host.
Okay, so that's half point.
I'm guessing there has to be eggs for Pablo.
Pablo can have Brittany's eggs.
What kind of eggs?
Wait, what?
How are the eggs cooked?
What?
Sorry, I
important
did that.
knowledge.
I'm gonna say the regular sunny side up egg.
Yes.
Is that all, or
There's more. It's a breakfast. Who eats only eggs?
There's gotta be coffee there. Pablo loves his coffee.
You drink it out of your centuries-old teacup.
Wait, what?
I was asking Pablo if he drinks coffee out of his centuries-old teacup.
Yeah, I do. And my French press.
That's a half point. You got the sunny side up eggs part. He also mentioned juicy bacon and bread.
Just bread, not toast.
Self-breakfast.
Is
from the
bread?
Not toast, just bread.
I guess it's toast, yeah.
Oh, okay.
The panda sol breakfast from the school, though. The panda sol, and then you put the sunny side up egg on it, and then sometimes they have bacon. So good. Life-changing. That's breakfast.
Okay, our next question is, if the other person became president of the world, what would the first thing they do be? Group 2 guesses group 1's answer.
Okay, I think Joel will make Fall Out Boy the worldwide national anthem. The worldwide anthem.
Again, a band is not a song.
They make all their songs the anthem. It's like law to play them every morning.
Imagine, literally anyone from the world wins the Olympics, and we have to sit there and listen to every single Fall Out Boy.
Yeah.
Respectfully, hats off. We're respecting the anthem of the world, and it's the entire Fall Out Boy track list. All of
No.
it.
Every country of the world's gonna get a Fall Out Boy song.
Oh, each one song per country.
Was that your actual answer?
No.
Oh. That far?
The correct answer was name the planet the Job Republic.
Oh, that's what's in a dictatorship?
I honestly don't know because he probably wrote some clown trying to be funny guy answer and I would never think of it. It's probably something really obscure
That seems right.
that I don't know.
Correct answer was hire a competent cabinet to make the actual decisions.
That's a real answer, Adam.
Yeah.
You have thrown me for a loop.
The next one is the last one.
No. This one worth 27.
It's tied, right?
This last one's gonna be worth 1,000 points, right?
I don't know if this is really hard or not, but group 1 guesses group 2's answer. What color shirt was the other person wearing the day before yesterday? For Job and Pablo, I guess it could be the last time you guys saw each other since, I mean, you guys have been together, so, yeah.
Pablo, when did we last see each
I don't
other?
remember the shirt I saw Joe with.
No, I mean like through Zoom, not like in person.
Yeah, what
Here's
if I
a
don't
follow-up
remember?
question, though. Are you ready? Job or Pablo, do you know what color of shirt you personally were wearing day before yesterday?
Maybe. That's a problem.
I'm not sure that this is even right. So it
Maybe.
would really just maybe be like a guess for him of all the colors.
I think it was blue.
I'm gonna say white.
Job is incorrect. Is correct.
We clutched it.
Joe, the last time we saw each other was recording the other episode. We were wearing this.
Our decade-long relationship trumps their 3 years of being friends in high school.
Okay, well,
Wait, so is that the question? Did we just lose?
Well, yeah, we won by 1,000.
We really
We only scored 3.5 points to our 1,000 3.5. You got annihilated.
Wait, Francine, how many questions did you ask?
10 questions.
That was 10 questions.
Is that a good comment or a bad comment?
4.5 out of 10 is good, right?
What would ID scores that? 4? What's our predicted? What was our predicted for this game?
Oh, your predicted grade?
Yeah, for this game. I think it's like a 5.
Yeah, it's
2?
10. Yeah,
That's not passing.
no. They got 3.5 out of 10, so what are you gonna do?
Not pass, apparently.
Gotta study harder next
You
time.
guys got 4.5, so it's like it's not that it's not that much better.
1,003.5.
No, I'm not saying we did really well. So we did.
I specifically remember the last question being worth 1,000 points. Which puts us to 1,003.5 out of 10. It was pretty good.
That's a 7 at least.
At least a 7. Ivy will probably call and ask the school if they can give us an 8.
Okay, so before we end this recording, one last question. What is it about your relationship that makes it better than ours?
You're married? I don't know. We have a baby?
You have a baby.
I don't know how to answer that question.
Wait, I have to answer it. You have to answer it in a way that makes Job look bad for asking. It's the best way. So you have to be like, Job, I don't think friendships are any less valuable than romantic relationships. So ours is not necessarily just better than yours because you are friends and we're not.
I actually agree with that though. The best tip is just to have good friends, you guys. Like, one day you will be tempted to be irritated by a friend. Don't do that. That's really the best relationship advice is like legitimately just to have good friends. Like romantic relationships, whatever.
Probably.
Okay, so thank you guys so much for coming, Mr. Stapley and Mrs. Stapley. Thank you for coming, and thank you to all the people watching. We'll see you next time. Stay clean in quarantine.